6 would-be warriors have travelled far to reach the Kingdom of Raven, but their journey is just beginning. Friends, we all travel different roads in life, but for a short time, our paths will run together. Now, this company will face formidable challenges and menacing foes. How you acquit yourselves against them will determine your fate. Before this week is out, 4 of you will take the road home. Only 2 will continue on the journey towards the goal of becoming champion. But even the longest journey must start with the first step. Come. Look up, my young friends, and you'll see my first nest. As evil took root in these lands, this mighty barrier was built to halt its spread. Our road takes us through the Warrior's Gate and into a realm full of perils and pitfalls. Do you dare enter? I see you are brave, but not without misgivings. But fear not. To inspire you as you travel through these dangerous lands, you will each have an emblem. Your first task on the quest is to claim that emblem. Before you are 6 winches. You must assemble them and race to hoist the gold cases up to the walls. Once raised, your pennants will unfurl and proudly display your new emblems. But speed is of the essence, for those who are fastest to raise their pennants will receive treasure. Are you all ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Once the winch handles are assembled, each warrior must find their own method to achieve maximum speed. Friends, your first challenge is now behind you. Through your speed and determination, you have all earned your emblems and the right to be known as a warrior. Halleck, your emblem is the mountain. May you stand firm before your foes. Ledger, your emblem is the water. May you run as swiftly as a river. Linmus, your emblem is the sun. May you be safely guided by its light. Arner, your emblem is the cloud. May you float through any challenge. Jessen, your emblem is the moon. May your light shine in the darkest hour. Sonlu, your emblem is the tree. May its wide branches shelter you from harm. Warriors, on each of your standards, you will see 9 feathers. Each of these feathers symbolizes a life. Failure in any challenge on the quest will cost you 1 of these lives. Lose all 9 lives, and your time on the quest is at an end. I promised a reward for those who raised their pennants the quickest. Ledger, you were first, so 3 gold rings are yours. Sonlu, you were second, so 2 gold rings are for you. Jessen, you were also quick, so 1 gold ring is yours. Place your rings on your standards. These rings are more than mere baubles. Guard them well, for their true value will soon be revealed. Now, friends,
We are ready to pass through the Warriors' Gate. Come.
Once you had the winches on, it was quite hard to spin because I went to the wrong side and then I was next to someone else who was spinning, so it was quite cramped, so I couldn't spin it fast enough.
After the challenge, I was quite relieved that it was over, but I was disappointed that I didn't get any rings. Found it really hard to twist the wrench, but in the end I was really glad to get up to the top and get a gold ring.
For Warriors Gate, I was really nervous because it looks really like, the wall looks really steep and the wrench looks really heavy. I couldn't get the witches on, and when I got them on, everyone was like way ahead of me, so I had to go really, really fast. When we started it, I put both the handles on the winches and I was in first place, but when I got like halfway, Sonlu was catching up really, really fast, so I had to go really, really fast. I was really happy that I won.
Warriors, you are about to face your first adversaries on the quest. Stone demons. These deadly creatures block our path, and if you are to continue on the journey, you must destroy them. In front of the demons is a lever. Pull this lever, and it will release a magical potion, which will turn the demons to dust. You will notice, however, that the lever is beyond your grasp. To reach it, you will need these millstones. When stacked together, they provide a high platform from which to reach up and pull the lever. But take care. The demons are not the only danger you will face here. Lining the pathways are slumbering skulls. Should you disturb them, then you will feel their wrath. The effect will not be mortal, but for a time it will render you paralyzed, halting your progress. Each of these millstones requires 3 of you to maneuver them. So, Arnor, Sonlu, Jessen, you will take this path. Ledger, Halleck, Linmus, you will take this path. But work quickly, for the team that defeats a demon first will receive treasure, but the other demon will exact his revenge on the remaining team. Are you all ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Take your time, take your time.
But this side's fine, this side's fine. Right, turn it.
Go, 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 go. Go, go, go.
Keep it facing the same way. Find the lock.
Where's the slot?
Sonlu, Arnor and Jessen have lost valuable time by not locating their millstone properly. This could prove costly. Linmus, Halleck and Ledger have good fortune on their side. They narrowly avoided dislodging a skull. But fortune has not favoured their opponents.
Defeat, especially so early in the quest, is a hard blow, but something all warriors must learn to bear with fortitude. Sonlu, Arnor, Jessen, despite your efforts, you fell victim to the slumbering skulls and fell behind your opponents. Each of you must now lose a life. However, Ledger, Halleck, Linmus, you were successful in this challenge, and your prize is gold rings. Place them on your standards. Now, I told you these rings were more than mere trinkets, and their value is high indeed. Gather 9 golden rings in the quest ahead, and you can redeem a precious life. Now, the day is yet young, and we have many more trials to face. Come.
I think the other team won because they were really fast in between the sections, but then they went really slow, but we were going really fast all the time and knocking the things down.
Tactics I used for millstone towers were, well, we would grab one of the millstones and then run as fast as we could to the poles, and then once we reached them we would like really slow down and try and carry them through as slow as possible, because you can only just fit the millstone through and you can't get a person through at the same time.
I wasn't really surprised that the other team won because we had to stop and they were going faster than us.
The trickiest part was when you started to get through the archway. We kept on knocking the skulls off and we kept on getting stopped.
I felt a bit unhappy that my team didn't win, but I know that I might win another challenge, and by tomorrow I might be top of the leaderboard.
It was my first ring, it was the first one I won, and it was like, I couldn't stop smiling. It was a really good feeling. It was good to get a gold ring because it felt like the tournament had really started.
Warriors who wish to collect treasure rings must often brave terrible places. In the depths beneath these fortress walls lies the torture chamber, a place of ancient torment. 2 of you must hazard this cruel place in order to retrieve the gold rings that lie within. Ledger, through your success in Millstone Towers and Warrior's Gate, you are our leader. You will enter the chamber along with Halleck. Come. Scattered beyond the cage are 4 gold rings. Work together and reach through the bars to gather as many as you can. The cage will keep you safe from the demons that lurk inside the chamber. For a while, at least. As soon as you enter the chamber, the cage will begin to open. Drop any rings, and the cage will open faster. To escape, secure the distant key and unlock the door behind you. Fail to secure the key, or be too slow or clumsy in gathering the rings, and the demons will be upon you. Are you both ready? Then let the challenge begin.
That means one, that one.
Halleck and Ledger, you are working well together, but you must hurry to avoid the waiting demons.
Go up for this one.
time is nearly over and the demons will show no mercy.
You got it.
Ledger and Halleck have failed the challenge. The torture chamber is a perilous place indeed. Ledger, Halleck, your effort is to be commended, but the result is not what you intended. Each of you must now lose a life. Now, the next challenge takes place on the water. After the heat of the torture chamber, the thought of a soaking surely holds little fear for you. Come.
It was one of the hardest challenges I've done so far. Halleck and I didn't do very well because we didn't communicate that good. The first 3 rings were quite easy, but the 4th one, it was so hard to get the candle, and the demons, they were right beside you, and it was like, they're going to get you any minute. I just wanted to get out of the door and get away from the demons.
For many long ages, people have sought safety by building their dwelling places far onto the water. But here, evil has taken up residence. The demon may appear to slumber, but do not be fooled. He awaits for unwary warriors to be tempted onto the water by his bait, gold treasure rings. In the middle of the marsh, you will see the crannog, where the water demon dwells. There, you will find treasure rings. To reach them will prove little challenge, but to return with them will prove more difficult. For the crannog is cursed. Once you collect the rings, you will find yourself trapped, forcing you onto the water where the demon awaits. One warrior will collect the rings and board the coracle moored at the crannog. The others must pull them safely back to shore before the water demon can catch them. Should he do so, you will forfeit the rings and a life. Arnor, Linmus, Halleck, you will go first. But which of you will face the water demon? Halleck, I commend your courage. Warriors, are you ready? Then let the challenge begin. Linmus, Arnor, you must be ready to pull your companion to safety.
Ready, pull!
Alas for Halleck, the water demon is as swift as he is deadly. Ledger, Jessen, Sonlu, are you ready to test yourselves? Then I wish you good luck. Let the challenge begin. Sonlu has secured the rings. Get ready to pull him to safety. Halleck and Sonlu have fallen into the water demon's grasp. I must rescue them from his slippery clutches. Halleck, Sonlu, you were captured by the water demon, and this will cost you dear. But you will not suffer alone. Your fellow comrades did not pull you into shore in time, and will share your misfortune. All of you must now lose a life. Now, let us move on from this unfortunate experience. The next challenge also involves water, but thankfully, it takes place far away from the water demon's lair. Come.
We were so close, and I think we all were like a bit sad, but we knew we'd done our best. The demon's boat looked dead scary and it looked really fast. Lee, you and Jesson, if they had a better pace and I had a better rowing speed, I think we could have done it.
I was really disappointed after doing the water demon challenge because I still hadn't got any rings and I'd lost a life. The hardest part of the challenge was pulling the rock because I kept on dropping it and it was hard to pick it back up.
We used our team the best way we could because Halleck was really quite light and Arnor and we were quite strong, so we would be best for pulling the rope along, and it'd be easier to pull with someone light in the boat.
Our first day of trials is almost at an end. Tonight, we will make camp beyond the dark waters of the deep loch. My friends, you cannot take wing and fly across the loch, and you cannot hope to circle its treacherous banks before nightfall. Your only safe passage is to swim across. The first warrior to reach the opposite bank will claim 3 gold rings, the second 2, and the third 1. But if you do not swim fast enough, then you will pay the price. Whoever is last to reach the shore will lose a life. Is that clear to you all? Then, let the challenge begin.
The waters of the deep loch are proving a tough test for tired warriors.
Keep coming, my young friends, you're almost there. Well done, Jess. 3 gold rings are yours. Take them from the skull and stand there. 2 gold rings for you, Arnor. 1 gold ring is yours, Sonley. Stand by your friends, my young warriors. Well done, Halleck. Out you come. Well done, Linmus. Fine effort, my young friends. Unfortunate ledger. A brave effort. Come and stand by your fellows. Well done, warriors. Jesson, Arnor, Sonley. You do not seem keen to linger in the cold, dark waters of the deep loch. You have each earned treasure. Place them on your standards. Halleck, Linmus, though you did not reach the bank in time to claim rings, you were swift enough
to preserve your lives. Alas for you, Ledger. Though your strength and determination saw you complete this challenge, you were last to reach dry land and must therefore lose a life. Now, warriors, though all of you have lost lives today, you have all survived the first day of our quest. But by this time tomorrow, one of you will be forced to turn back. But for tonight, though, rest and reflect on the day. For it's only by learning from their victories and defeats that warriors grow stronger for the trials ahead. Come.
Next time on Raven. Who can steer the mighty battering ram through the ramparts? Which warriors can scale the heights of pole climb? Who will triumph on the balance beam? And whose destiny will lead them to the way of the warrior?